Welcome to Olympian Water Testing, giving you the best in water analysis. Today, we are looking at Science Direct prenatal and childhood arsenic exposure through drinking water and food and cognitive abilities at 10 years of age, a prospective cohort study. This is an interesting study to see what's going on with arsenic, especially when it affects children. Now, arsenic was inversely associated with full development scores at 10 years. Stratifying by gender showed similar associations. Models with children's hair, arsenic showed similar results, and prenatal arsenic was inversely associated with full development scores in girls. So what is the background? The studies of children in rural Bangladeshi area and varying concentrations of arsenic in well water indicated modest impact on child verbal cognitive function at 5 years of age. So it is harmful definitely to children, especially young children. Follow-up of arsenic exposure in children's cognitive abilities at school age, and the methods are in a nested subcohort of mini-MAT supplementation trial. They assess the cognitive abilities at 10 years of age and 1523 using the Welcher Intelligence Scale for children and the arsenic in material urine and erythrocytes in early pregnancy in childhood at 5 and 10 years and in hair at 10 years. And they measured it using the inductively coupled plasma mass spectrometry. So what are the results? The medium urinary arsenic at 10 years was 58 urograms, and multiple variable adjusted regression analysis showed that compared to the first arsenic quintile at 10 years, the third and fourth quintiles had a 6 to 7 points lower full development raw scores. While that might seem like not much, that can be huge, especially over time. Corresponding to point 2, verbal comprehension and perception reason seemed to be affected. Models with children's hair arsenic concentrations showed similar results, and maternal arsenic in early pregnancy but not late pregnancy showed inverse association with full development scores. And we can see all the information here in the first quintile respectively, as well as verbal comprehension, perceptual reasoning, and processing speed, especially in girls, for the interaction of sex and full development scores and perceptual reasoning. In the models, with all the exposure time points included, both concurrent exposure at 10 years and prenatal exposure remained associated with cognitive abilities. So what is the conclusion? Both early prenatal and childhood arsenic exposure, even at low levels, about 50 grams per liter, and that was inversely associated with cognitive abilities at school age, although the estimates were modest. And you can see the information here, the methods and the study population, the exposure assessment, measure of cognitive abilities, covarieties, the statistical methods they used, and the quintiles of children that they studied. And they studied the number of children. They took a look at height, things like the education, socioeconomic status. We can see the water arsenic here as well, the water manganese, and then what happened as a result of that. To put it simply, with all this information, they found that arsenic in young children can definitely have developmental effects and cognitive functioning effects. So it's always a good idea to periodically test your water for any level of arsenic to protect children.